Welcome to Mindset Reset. Let's get started. Good morning. So grateful to be here. This is a virtual background. This is my front yard if I was in the other room, but I have opted for the air conditioning and the Wi-Fi that never goes out. I shouldn't have said that because now it will. We are here to reset our mindset. Why? Why do I do this? Why do I think this is so important? And so many of us think of business and personal as separate. But one of the things that I have learned and experienced, more than learned, in the past few years is when I take the time to tap into the highest version of myself, that's where I find the joy, the freedom, the creativity, the flow. And it's Monday. Many of us have work. Many of us, good morning. So many of you, I'm so happy to see you. Good morning, good morning. So many of us have a whole week of work ahead of us. And if you're tuned in and you don't, well, maybe even more reason to have a mindset reset because you have so much opportunity to be in a space of creativity and flow, right? Creativity and flow is our natural state. We come into this world super curious, super creative, and 100% in flow. And then all the noise starts to drown it out. Good morning, Cecilia, if I said your name wrong. And then we get the opportunity to go out into this beautiful world, but it impacts us. It quiets our creativity. It quiets our flow. It diminishes the fun because we get attached. And so a mindset reset is a way to start completely fresh. Start this week, tapped into the highest and best version of yourself, and to ensure the week is going to go as you intend. For me, I want to have fun. I want to be creative. I want to have all of those beautiful things, right? And it's in our consciousness and thought where we create our reality. And yes, we are that powerful. We have the choice. I told a story last week about setting out to walk on the beach, asking for a sign from the universe in the way of flowers to tell me I'm on the right path and so on and so forth. And I started walking, and then all of a sudden, all these beautiful flowers were all over the shore. And yes, that is a choice. That is a choice to make right there and then. Do I believe in these signs as a gift from the universe to me, or do I just think it's some sort of coincidence? Well, you can choose however you want, but I can tell you that believing that those flowers were a gift to me from the universe to let me know that I am loved and supported and on the right track got me through a lot in the past week, a lot, in a beautiful way. Tapped into joy, tapped into creativity, tapped into flow. The minute that fear would come up, you guys, I'm risking it all. I'm doing it. I'm staying away from safety. Good morning, Olivia. Staying away from safety and putting it all out on the line. So I'm going to choose being tapped into the universe, into my highest level of consciousness, and into all the grace and joy and beauty that the world allows, right? So taking the time to align ourselves with our vision right? We did our vision casting. So aligning ourselves with our vision as often as we can, because the whole world is throwing us out of alignment, out of alignment, out of alignment. We react, we get frustrated. Last week was a very challenging week for me in business. I want to tap into my work week in a space of expansion, not retraction. I want to tap into pure knowledge. The highest version of me is pure knowledge, untouched by judging, labels, trauma, heartbreak, fear of failure. None of these things are impacting the highest version of me. And that's what I want to tap into. This version is all the things that you desire to be. And you can tap in at any given moment. This is why we do a mindset reset. And we will do that today. And this will carry us through. But I encourage you guys, don't just come here on a Monday and do this mindset reset and watch me and laugh at me from your living room. Like, look at Jen Mar. What does she think she is? That's okay. I can handle that, right? But we want this to carry us through. We want to be able to create our reality. And your level of consciousness is where you can tap into energy when you need it. Build up that emotional stamina, where you can turn every single obstacle and thing in your way into a higher level of consciousness, more light, more energy, and all the things. But you have to awaken to this. We have to shine brightly. I have realized that by pursuing my dreams professionally and personally, I am doing the most that I can do for all the people that I used to spend a lot of time trying to fix and solve, by tapping into the highest version of myself and operating in a space of love, without fear, without scarcity, without need, and just giving this life my all, that I am helping everybody I love to be able to do the same. And that is the most powerful thing that we can do. And in the space of work, whether you are a leader or you are on a team or whatever, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a creative, whatever it is, you can do the same by tapping into the highest version of yourself, by staying out of judgment, by staying out of anger, fear, need, and all these different things. You're going to enable everybody around you to do the same, because you're showing the way, and then you're going to have a better work environment. We have to get beyond judgment. We have to get to a space where we can receive. Gratitude, one of the things we're going to work on today when we do our mindset reset, gratitude is the ultimate space of receiving all the beauty, all the miracles, all the joy that this world has to offer. And if you think those things don't belong in your career and your business, you're wrong. Your business has a soul. We need to nourish that soul. We need to give it good nutrition. We need to give it sunlight and water and all the beautiful things. We need to give our business serenity and grace. We need to understand that in stillness is where we can ascend. If we are just busy, and we never take the time to reset our mind and to focus on these things, we're not ascending. We're not growing. We're not tapping into the highest version of ourselves or our business. And getting into a place where everything has meaning. That story about the flowers created meaning in everything I did. Everything I did became more meaningful, more of a connection, opened my eyes, looking for the light, looking for the signs, and getting into a space where everything has meaning just puts you in a space of knowing, where you're not deciding all the time. The choices just unfold right in front of you and make sense. Everything that you want, everything that you desire, you already have. You just need to tap into it. And so this is why we do a mindset reset. So if you are watching me, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn, wherever you are, just give yourself this gift of the next 5 to 6 minutes. And even if this is all you do for the entire week, I guarantee you your week is going to feel different. You're going to feel more tapped in. You're going to feel more creative. You're going to feel more of a flow. Thank you, Anika. You're going to feel good. All right. So close your eyes, rub your hands together, just start feeling, getting into your body. Begin with some deep breaths. We're going to do some breath of fire this morning because I am fired up. So you're going to take your hands, you're going to put them into this position, and you're going to begin to just pump up and down while you're doing a breath of fire. And if you've never done a breath of fire, you are pumping in and out through your stomach. Okay, this is a priming exercise. Tony Robbins is really big into it, and I promise you this is going to help to get this creativity flowing, okay, and your flow flowing. All right, let's go. Let me just see what time it is. Okay. So breath of fire, you are pumping in and out through your nose. Focus on the out breath, and your abdomen is coming out on your in breath, and then you're snapping back to your spine as you exhale. We are connecting our head brain to our heart brain and our gut brain. So when we begin our gratitude and our visualization, we're going to be all connected. Just sit for a minute and observe the energy, this life force energy that we have begun to circulate in our body, this Kundalini rising. And we're going to go 2 more times. Okay. Here we go. Give yourself this gift. Take out 5 minutes, carve it out. Tap into the best version of you. Make this the most incredible, productive week of your life. What lengths are you willing to go to tap into the life of your dreams, to tap into and become the woman or the man of your dreams? Hold, hold, hold. And release. Okay. We are going to begin with some gratitude. Gratitude puts us in a space of receivership, the ultimate space of receivership. It opens us up to the knowledge, to the joy, to the liberation and freedom that the world has to offer. So begin by remembering a moment, person, a place, a thing that you are extremely grateful for. And tap into these emotions that surround this memory. And allow these emotions of this memory to permeate throughout your entire body and feel your body relaxing.
Jennifer Mars iPhone disconnected.
Sorry about that. And I just realized I don't even have my headphones on. Oh, well. This memory of gratitude, feeling the joy, the love. Who is the first person you reached out to share this gratitude with? What were the feelings that arose? And allow these feelings to just flow throughout your entire body. Envision it like a beautiful swirling light, just clearing you out of doubts, limiting beliefs. And tap into a second memory of gratitude. It could be something that happened this morning, this weekend, 10 years ago. Envision these emotions that are attached to this moment of gratitude. The emotions that are filling you when you think of this memory. And allow these emotions. Are they joy, freedom, excitement, proud of somebody, of their accomplishment? And allow these emotions to just permeate throughout your body as you begin to tap into this highest version of yourself. What does this highest version of yourself look like? And this is something you want to take some time working on as you do this exercise on your own. What does this highest version of yourself look like? What are they wearing? Who are they with? Where are they at? When you picture them, what is the weather like? What are they driving? Where do they live? Who do they spend their time with? And just begin to picture this highest version of yourself having accomplished one of the most important goals that you have. All those items that were on the checklist in order to achieve this goal have been accomplished. You did it. Mission accomplished. You have become a better version of yourself. You have improved your lifestyle, your quality of life, your relationships. Envision all the ways accomplishing this goal has changed your life. And begin to embody these emotions: excitement, joy, gratitude, relief, peace, creativity, all of these emotions. And begin to affirm the affirmations that are important to you. I am creator. I am source. I am tapped into abundance, prosperity, love, and gratitude. Everything is always working out for me. And these are affirmations that I've worked on, and I hope you spend some time working on affirmations that work for you. I'm just going to repeat. I am creator. I am source. I am tapped into prosperity, abundance, joy, peace, knowing, liberation. Everything is always working out for me. I am creator. I am source. I am tapped into abundance and prosperity, joy, knowing, ease, liberation, peace, love, gratitude. Everything is always working out for me. So you can keep your eyes closed if you'd like. This is probably the most intimate thing that I could be sharing with the world, but that's how passionate I am about this process. Taking the time to tap into the highest version of yourself is going to give you joy and peace in everything that you do, and also the ultimate outcomes. I spent so much of my life plugging round pegs into square holes, just trying to become something that I desired. And this took so much energy. And I really hope to be able to prevent that for some of you. Any questions or thoughts that have arisen? Oh. How can I eliminate self-limiting thoughts and change my mindset? Well, I just showed you. But there's a million routines out there. You do not have to follow this routine. There are so many ways. You just have to carve out the time and the space and make the intention to eliminate these thoughts and change my mindset. I want to tap into the highest version of myself. Be clear on your virtues. Be clear on your vision so that you can then align yourself with who you need to be. So first you have the plan. Then you have to take the actions. And if you were on Empower Hour on Friday, we talked about that you have to not only measure the results, right? And as business owners and entrepreneurs, we're always looking at those key numbers, number of sales, profit, so on and so forth. But you have to measure the things that need to happen in order to achieve those goals. So the self-limiting thoughts really are created in that integrity gap. Where am I at? Where am I capable of being? What is my potential? And what are the things that need to happen, the thoughts, the actions, whatever, in order for me to reach that potential and then start taking action towards your potential? The self-limiting thoughts will just disappear. And your mindset, when you become intentional and you're tapping into this higher version of yourself and you're affirming yourself and you're aligning your actions with who you want to be, it will come natural. I'm wondering if I should put my headset on, but I guess it's fine. Sorry about that. What steps should I take when things don't go as planned? This is, you want to be able to be in this place of fluidity. This was a place that really tripped me up for a really, really long time, because if something was not in line with my 7-year plan and my checklist, then I spent a lot of energy trying to manipulate it to go the way that I desired. So when you tap into the highest version of yourself and you align yourself with your virtues and your values of who you want to be and the life that you desire, you then got to let go and trust that things are always working out for you. But you can only trust that when you've done your part. So if you've done your part, your side of the street is clean, you're impeccable. And impeccable doesn't mean perfect. It means that you've given it your all in this moment and in every moment. And sometimes that could mean not as much as usual because of life circumstances and so on and so forth, but you show up anyway and you give it what you have in that moment. And then you got to let go and trust that the outcomes that the universe has in line for you are always greater and are limitless, and ours are limited. So trusting that everything is always working out for us. How can I reduce stress and maintain a healthy work-life balance? Balance is bullshit, you guys. I said it. It's complete bullshit. We, again, on Empower Hour on Friday, we talked about this. So when you are working, be all on, be 100,000% focused on what you're doing. Get the phone away, put it in another room, just get it out of sight so that there aren't any distractions and you are full on working. And then you want to take recovery breaks. The ultimate workday is 90-minute chunks of creative time, focus without the distractions. Let the world know I'm going to be here for 90 minutes doing this. And then when you are not working, disconnect. Do you really need to be scrolling through any kind of social media? And this is tough, you guys. I slept with my freaking phone for years, like at my head. But it's not the work and the life that's throwing us out of balance. It's the nonstop connectivity. So when you are not working, disconnect from the rest of the world and be present with whoever or whatever, whether that is just yourself, your friends, your family, your loved ones. Disconnect and be present. And I promise you, you won't feel like this. This is impossible. I said it. Balance is bullshit. It's Gary Kettler, who is a leader in the real estate industry. He said it the best when he said, you go full throttle and then you stop. The energy that it takes trying to make sure that you're fully balanced is not realistic. And thinking, like if you're like, well, I don't spend enough time with your family. If you're spending time with your family and you're glued to your phone, you're not spending time with your family. So even if it's less time, but it's actual quality time, present time, true connectivity, it's going to make a huge difference. Working, all in working. Life, all in on life. Put those phones, get them out of here. I promise it'll make a huge difference. Digital sunsets, introducing a digital sunset in your life where that phone goes away, whatever time, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and you don't look at it again until the next morning. And then don't look at it again in the next morning until you've done something like this. Practice would be great. Can you recommend any tools or books that will help me to continue to improve in life? Every book. Let's see, what am I reading? I don't have anything right now. Oh, I have Arete, A-R-E-T-E, which is an amazing book by one of my coaches, Brian Johnson. It's sort of like little chapters, and it has a whole mishmash of positive psychology, Buddhism, Taoism, Christianity. It's anything and everything that will make you feel, Stoicism will make you feel good. The tools by Phil Stutz, amazing book if you struggle with any kind of depression, anxiety, or those sort of emotions that really drain us. But whatever book you read, you have to put into practice. We can read and read and read and read. If we don't actually start implementing the tools that we learn, which is why I am here for the whole world, whatever, is because I want to be the coach that actually shows you how to practice. And you don't have to practice what I'm practicing, but I want to walk the talk because for so many years, I mean, I was an ordained Buddhist priest and I was meditating, but I wasn't really taking it off of the cushion and into my life and practicing the tools that I learned in my life. So there's a million gajillion books out there. Reach out to me directly and I can help you with that. But really the part is the implementation, the practice in your life. All right. I think that's it. Any more questions, go ahead. But I did want to show this. Oh, it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, this Friday on Empower Hour, we are talking about highest and best business strategies for sustainable business growth. And then I also have launched, so please register. You register now and you're going to get a free Soulful Prosperity Toolkit. It has visualizations, meditations. It has a whole bunch of different tools in there that will help you to reset your mindset and tap into the highest version of yourself. I also have a waiting list for my Beyond Limits program, which is specifically for business owners and entrepreneurs. Do we have that information to put up here? Specifically for entrepreneurs and business owners. So just email me there if we don't have that slide to show you or that information, and you can get on that wait list. I am here. I am fully dedicated to help you tap into the best version of yourself. My mission is to help over 1 million people by the next leap year in whether individuals or their businesses. Like I said, businesses have a soul too, and they need all the life force energy we can breathe into them. And there it is. So if you don't have any more questions, I wish you the most amazing week. Take time, you guys. 3 deep breaths is going to bring you back to those emotions that we tapped into this morning whenever you need it. Remember, be all in on work, be all in on life, and get rid of the distractions. Love you guys.